Greetings, everybody. So I wanted to go over this real quickly and touch on this subject, and it's related to my last video. And this has to do with this volition by these so-called particular postmasters running out there claiming that they have authorization for open sourcing of this technology. Listen, the reason why the technology is not open source is because of the sheer danger that it would pose to the people. Okay? You guys haven't seen hurt. You can only imagine if this was open source technology that the so-called elites or these people that we have a issue with for stop and correct or beef with in that vein will now have the capacity to use the correct parsing, syntax, grammar to capture you and make laws and everything on the public, and the public will have absolutely no course of a solution. Okay? This is the reason why my video on Jason was done. Okay? And I'm usually much calmer than I was much calmer than I usually am. Okay? Because of the hubris from these people, like I said, that are brand new to the venue. If you guys want to be captured in a way that would be very difficult for you to come out, more so than it is now, then keep trying to open source this and see what happens. And you can't, because you don't have copyright authorizations. You don't have any authorizations under the copyright holder. Okay, the manager. Okay, you don't have his authorization. The only people that have authorization are for, and just like I said, I'm speaking to the general audience, dissemination of this information, and even then, and on a limited level, are the mentors, which includes me. Okay, limited, consisting of, we can't go just teaching the information as an open source mechanic and through open source performance. Okay. Now, granted, there are certain mechanics that are already out there. You can say what Postmaster out there. Some videos out there that kind of got, yes, that were even done by Russ and David as a whole. Absolutely, it was there to give closure. Okay. What I'm speaking on in this general sense is, yes, some of those general aspects, but then to dealing with a lot of nuances with the technology, and in particular, the mechanics, the postal mechanics, postal functions that require a precision, okay, or require a person of good knowledge and competency that can be able to navigate those because of the particulars that need to be done and the sets that need to be followed. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So the open sourcing of this is not an option. It's not an option because what we're trying to do right now is trying to get the corrections on the people that would take this and not give it to you to use for your benefit, but rather to then turn around to capture you in another way. Okay, and with this technology right here, it's very difficult to find anything else to battle it. What do you have? But quantum itself, it was like a fire versus fire issue. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I'm saying now let's brainstorm that scenario. Let's say that these guys got a hold of it and it was running out there rampant, and they were teaching and they were capturing people with the correct parse. Well, here is where we have a built-in safeguard for the quantum grammar communication technology. This is what I love about it. This is the built-in safeguard. Okay, y'all ready for it? The built-in safeguard is that because the technology is used for positive performances, it cannot be used for force. Now, this is not to say that I can't write a forceful contract in quantum grammar. However, the tenets of quantum grammar are not based in force, rather cooperation. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, they will be in a null and void, meaning that even the people of limited quantum or limited correct parsing syntax grammar knowledge will be able to capture these people because of their forceful performances using a positive structure, therefore being antithetical to the entire tenet of the technology completely. So this is why it's pertinent that videos like this go out against people like Jason Glass, okay, and all these other people out here that would choose to open sources to you. And it's commendable that Jason would like to go out there and give his time for free. That's commendable. I do it a lot as well, okay, but I do it with authorization and to authorize people. Do I get questions outside of the venue about the correct quantum grammar and the correct parse? Absolutely. Do I give closure to those people? Yes. They have to know it some kind of way, but I'm not out there giving them mechanics of how to open courts and all this other stuff like this. I'm not doing it. I'm giving them basic comprehensions of how to stop and correct, okay, through knowledge of fraud syntax, okay, your basic, your tenets, your adverbs, verbs, as-is pronouns, and the conjunctions, and then your correct grammar, okay, correct grammar performances where you have your position, lodio, and your facts, okay. So that's where we go through some basics to give people a general overview knowledge of what it is that this whole system is structured around. Nothing about the system, as I get from a lot of people, you get the nose turn up or the eyes rolling and everything like that, that it's a system to come in and take over and change everything. Listen, in a general sense, number one, the system here is not to take over anything. It is to correct what is there so everybody can have a level playing field. The technology, it benefits everybody, okay? So, for instance, a movie, we can still have our basic movies, our romantic comedies, okay, our thrillers, our horror films still talked about and written and produced like they are now. But the underlying contracts that the actors go into with these companies, these studios, the execs, the producers, all these people, the boom operators, their contracts to do the movie will be based in a correct parse syntax grammar, okay? This is where the benefit comes in. And until we can get to a point where there's a consensus, okay, or a for I concur scenario, okay, or consensus on it, then we have to keep it in this way where the chief has copyright release on the technology. And this is what it is. And people like Jason Glass and all these other folks have to just go ahead and accept that. It's just what it is. And because and now I can maybe give some of these guys credits if they were in the beginning, at the very beginning, like I've stated in my videos before, calling this stuff out and had some kind of technology or something like that to actually show evidence against why they claim this is not what it is. But they don't. They just basically run their mouths. This is, like I said, this has been going on for years now, and these guys are just coming into the venue. Just getting started, and now they're thinking they got all this power. Absolutely not. You guys weren't around. When the Federal Postal Court YouTube channel started, I didn't see these guys around. And like I said, the only person we're giving credit to on that for being in the venue from the beginning as a nativity claimant coming in is Mark Keyshawn, who has now become an absolute rogue. I might start me a radio channel or something like that, so I can do some radio, get out to the general public more. Needs to happen. Because I enjoy doing this and giving you guys this knowledge and data, doing these videos and being in front of the audiences, okay, performing. Okay? It's my pleasure. Like John Witherspoon. All right? Anyway, guys, I wanted to speak to that. That's we can joke and have fun and enjoy ourselves, but think about this, man. We want eventually we want this open source. This is not to say that we don't. Unfortunately, right now, man, it cannot be this way. Okay? Somebody needs to have reins on it so it won't get out of control. You know, I'm gonna give y'all a little something before I leave. Kamala Harris. Let me tell you something. If you just get out in open source, you're gonna be in a world of hurt, because that woman, that little cackling heifer, okay, she knows this information in and out. Okay, she knows correct parse. Who else knows it? We know for a fact through some of David's communications, Bill Clinton. So some of these people already know it. Okay, so I just want you to think about that. Let that sink in. If this was open source and Bill Clinton, Bill Gates was able to use it on you, oh, that's disgusting, ain't it? I know it is. Anyway, man, I love you guys, man. Really let that sink in, bro. Okay, man. Much love to y'all, and y'all just keep studying, man. Stay vigilant. And if you guys need a mentor, you need a teacher, you need a safe haven. If you're a claim of the life, claim it. Okay, you can come join me. You can join my members group only. I got places you can come in safe haven stations for you guys that want to join. Okay, you need to join me in my group just to come in there and have fun. Particularly if you're a claim of life claimant, you got to verify yourself. Okay, you still, and of course you got to pay. Okay, because it's members only. All right. And you only have access to just the group, but you won't have access to my teaching classes. Okay. Depending on what's going on and how everything goes. So I don't know. We'll see how everything works out. But I just want to try to get as many people in the venue as possible. Okay, but I really wanted to speak to you guys, not letting this stuff get out in the open. But if you guys need help, I'm available. I'm here. My availability can be limited at times, but I'm here to help. That is my job. It's my duty. I joke around a little bit about money and stuff like that, but that's not my concern. My concern really, man, is getting this information out, particularly free energy technologies, in which we would do another video on at some other point in time, my friends, so we could talk about that and talk about some other quantum technologies, okay, that work in tandem with what we got as a quantum technology for communication. So, much love to you guys, man. Y'all be easy. Keep studying. All right. And if y'all, like I say, y'all can reach out to me through my contacts and everything, man. I'm more than happy to speak with you guys and talk and have a good time. Let's build a community, man, and stop talking about it.